Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine and you must have enjoyed your Eid and your holidays as well. Now coming back to the studies now, okay? Now be back to your studying routine. Beta, in the previous lecture, rather it's a fourth lecture today of English literature that is related to our chapter number 2, Chinese New Year. In the previous lecture, we discussed the chapter in detail, everything. We discussed the vocabulary exercises and whatever was explained in the chapter. So today we are going to do the comprehension questions. Comprehension questions of your chapter number 2. Before starting our lecture, I want you people to keep your books and notebooks open in front of you. Prepare the pages, open your notebooks, prepare the pages with today's date, day, margin line, and your chapter name. What's the date today? It's 2nd June 2020 and it's Tuesday today. Sorry. So please open your books and prepare the pages for the comprehension questions. It's page number, open your books, it's page number 20 of your textbooks. On page number 20 you'll find the question answers. I will read out the answers for you so that if there is any difficulty in the handwriting, although I think the handwriting is very clear, but still if you find anything that is difficult in the handwriting or anything that any word you cannot understand, I'm going to read it for you so that everything should be clear. There shouldn't be any chance of confusion. So should we start? Okay, that's good. Now with our first question. The question number 1 is, when does the Chinese New Year start? Remember, we discussed it in the first paragraph. When does it start? It starts between January 21st and February 20th. That's good. Very nice. You remember it. Chinese New Year is a holiday that celebrates the beginning of a new year according to the Chinese lunar calendar. Chinese New Year is never on the same day each year, but typically falls somewhere between January 21st and February 20th. Clear? That's very good. Now it's question number 2. Why do Chinese families do thorough cleaning of their houses before New Year's Day? Isn't it a custom in our society as well? You know, our mothers do thorough cleaning of our houses before Eid. Why do we do it? It's it's a ritual in our society that we do clean our houses. Although in our religion, cleanliness is half a faith, but still we do thorough cleaning of our houses before the event of Eid. Same is the case with Chinese families, but their purpose is a bit different. So the answer to this question is, prior to the first day of the new year, it is customary for the families to thoroughly clean their houses. Doing this is said to clear out any bad luck from the previous year and to make house ready to accept good luck for the coming year. All cleaning must be finished before the day, so there is no chance of accidentally throwing out good fortune of the new year. Done, beta? That's good. Now, question number 3. Which color is not allowed and which color is encouraged in the Chinese New Year and why? there are reasons. We discussed the reasons now, that which color is not allowed and which color they are encouraged. There are reasons behind it. Remember the reasons? That's good. Now, the answer to this question is wearing black is not allowed due to its association with death. However, wearing red is encouraged. Why? Yes, as the color is associated with warding off bad spirits. Done? That's good. Now, question number 4. What do decorations on doors and windows symbolize? Why do they decorate their doors and windows? And remember the word written on the posters that they hang on their doors and windows? What's that word? The word is Fu. What does that mean? Luck and happiness. That's very good. Now the answer to question number 4. It is a popular custom to hang up signs and posters on doors and windows with the Chinese word Fu written on them, which means luck and happiness. Buying flowers for home is also usual, since they symbolize the coming of spring and a new beginning. Understood? Very nice. Question number 5. What is the significance of New Year's Eve dinner? On the eve of Chinese New Year, it is customary to visit relatives and partake in a large dinner. It is typical for the Chinese family to make 8 to 9 dishes, because in Chinese 8 means prosperity and 9 means long lasting. So in Chinese society, they arrange a large dinner in which all the relatives are invited, and they usually make 8 to 9 dishes. Rather, it's a typical practice that the host family should cook at least 8 to 9 dishes, so that they can welcome the happiness, prosperity that would be long lasting happiness and prosperity. Clear? Next question, that is question number 6. What do the little red envelopes filled with money symbolize? It's a traditional practice in Chinese families that the elders or the whole host families or the elders of the family, they give little red envelopes filled with money to their unmarried members of the family. It is a traditional practice for adults to give children red envelopes filled with money in order to symbolize wealth and prosperity for the coming year. It is also common to present red packets to unmarried members of the family. So these are some of the customs of their society. As you must have got Eid on your Eid, so this is a custom in our society that young children, they get Eid from their elder ones. Similarly, in their society, the children are presented with the red envelopes filled with money, and unmarried couples are presented with the red packets. So the last question is, what is the importance of Chinese New Year for the Chinese families? So it's a very important question, that it's rather the crux of the whole chapter, that why is it very important for the Chinese families to celebrate the New Year? So the answer is, Chinese New Year is a time when the family should come together in order to give thanks for the years that has passed, and reinvigorate themselves for the coming year. So basically the purpose of the celebration is that they should forget the things that have been passed away, the things, the misunderstandings. They should forget everything that has passed away, and they start the new year with new resolutions, with new and pure resolutions. Take everything is clear. I think the question answers are clear. There is no confusion in the question answers, and I read it very slowly for you so that you can understand. There shouldn't be any confusion in anything that is written. Anyways, so what next is, this is your homework. The question answers were your classwork because I was dictating it to you, and the pictures were in front of you. And now your homework. What's your homework, beta? Your homework is that you are gonna write an essay. Now you are in grade 10. Instead of paragraph writing, you will have essay writing. The paragraph limit was only 50 to 70 words. Now the word limit is changed as well. The word limit is approximately 200 to 250 words. So you're going to write an essay. So you will write an essay on our cultural festivals. Remember this thing, that Eids and Eid-e-Miladun Nabi are all religious festivals. You are not going to write about Eid al-Fitr or Eid al-Azha or Eid Miladun Nabi. You will write about cultural festivals. Cultural festivals. What are cultural festivals? You must have visited a number of cultural festivals. Rather, we can say that specifically in the areas of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, they do have their specific cultural festivals. In Punjab, Punjabis do have their specific cultural festivals. So you need to search about those cultural festivals, and you will write about on these cultural festivals. Okay? Okay, just think about any cultural festival. Let me give you time. Anything? No? Anyways. Uh, In some of the areas of Punjab, people celebrate Baisakhi. It's a cultural festival of Sikhs. And Basant. Basant is a cultural festival, and the people do celebrate the arrival of spring. Similarly, there are a number of cultural festivals you can find and search about these, and you can write about these festivals. Okay? So you have to discuss the cultural festivals of all the provinces. Cultural festival of Punjab, Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan. Then I think everything is clear to you, better there is no confusion, but still if you find anything that is difficult, any word that you cannot understand, you can ask me through comments. I will clear your queries. I will reply to your comments, and what I need from you people is to do your work regularly, properly and neatly. The work should be done with proper margin lines, neat and clean handwriting, with proper date and day, so that when I'm going to check the notebooks after getting back to school, I should not face any difficulty. Rather, you should not face any difficulty in completing your work all of a sudden. ठीक है ना? I know you people are very hardworking students, and you will do your work in time. Best of luck. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz. And the most important thing is stay home and stay safe. Allah Hafiz, beta.